Alright, it's about time we get this thing going. How y'all doing? I am Bad Moon MTG. So, what are we up to tonight? Well, we're going to start off with some Premier Draft for the Forgotten Realms. And then we are going to... Why? There you are. And then we're going to get into the Historic Ladder again. Because I am very nearly into Diamond. So we're going to try and get there. Anyway, let's start out with Premier Draft. And see what we can open. What would be really good would be Teleportation Circle. That has wrecked me several times, and I think it would be fun to wreck everyone else. Here we go. What do we have? The Auntie Malison is really good. Barbarian class is also very good. We could do Cleric class. Cleric class can get out of hand incredibly fast. But I would also want Trelasara. And I think I'm just going to take Trelasara here. I think that's right. Like, this is also good. I don't know. I want one of these two cards. Which one do I want, though? I think we're going to go Trelasara. Go with the payoff. Might as well. Got Vigilance. Gains 3 life. So I think we're gonna go with the Paladin. What? Where did the Paladin go? Okay. I don't know what happened there. Some kind of glitch. Go with that. Delver's Torch is very good. +2 mace is also pretty okay. But I think we're going to go with Delver's Torch here. Portable Hole is decent. Dryad's okay. Longbow, eh. Potion of Healing. Enters the battlefield, draw a card, sack it, gain 3 life. I think we're going to go with that. Potion of Healing replaces itself immediately, and then later on we can activate it to gain life, which is the whole point of what we're trying to do here. I wouldn't mind seeing the Cleric class, though. Or the Druid class. Druid class would also be very good. Is this not exactly the same as the last one we saw? We'll go with Potion of Healing. I'd still like to know what happened to that Paladin. Disappeared. Like he'd never even been there. What do we got? Moonblessed Cleric. Enters the battlefield, search for an enchantment, reveal it, shuffle. I could take that. I could take an enchantment. We're going to go with the Moonblessed Cleric. We can probably find another Minimus containment. But Moonblessed Cleric could find us a class card if we can find one. Or, if we can find the teleportation circle, then this can find that. I think we go with another Sylvan Shepherd. We got a pretty low curve right now, which I like. We're going to be difficult to kill. The trick is, can we kill? Sure. Who we got around here? Anybody I recognize? Nope. Nobody I recognize. Alright, what do we need? Some removal would be good. Priest of Ancient Lore is actually really good. That draws us a card, gains us a life. It's exactly the kind of thing we want to be doing right now. But that is pick 8, so... Nope, no cleric class. We got lots of creatures. Let's get some removal. Also wouldn't mind better green, like this. Hey, the paladin is still here. Disappeared, and now it's back. So we're gonna do that. Wanted to take it the first time, taking it the second. We got Wild Shape, which could save one of our creatures. I think we're going to take it. That's a nice combat trick. We can always make him a turtle with hexproof. Neverwinter Dryad sounds good to me. We're getting our green cards now. Plummet is actually probably going to make the deck. Wouldn't want anything flying over my head. My reflexes are not that good. I would not catch it. Ooh. Adult Gold Dragon. Do we splash red for the flying lifelink haste? It would work with the deck. Right? We've got Evolving Wilds in the set. We've got various other things that make treasures. So I think we're going to do it. Yeah. Drawbridge Cleric. Pretty good. But this is just great. We are going to do that. Minimus Containment. Does ramp your opponent a little bit, but that's okay. Most of the time, you're getting rid of the thing that they wanted to ramp into anyway. And we can always look that up with the Moonblessed Cleric. Total creatures, 8. Non-creatures, 7. Planar Ally is good. I mean, Owlbear is always fine. The Pegasus, +1/+1 flying. I think we just want the Planar Ally. It's a flyer. Gets us further in the dungeon. If we put a Delver's Torch on it, it gets us even further in the dungeon. Inspiring Bard. Gains 3 life. I'm in. Let's go. Direwolf is also fine, but it's not a bard. while we're waiting on packs to come around, which is exactly what I say when I want packs to come around, whenever you gain life, put a counter on that. Perfect. We've got a backup for Trilacera. Trilacera? I don't know. Point is, we got a backup. Asmodeus. So good. We can't play him. We need more removal. We need more removal. Let's see. Bull Strength would be good. But I think we just want the Cleric. Gain life. Exile target card from a graveyard. Destroy target enchantment. Sounds good. You find a cursed idol. Destroy target artifact. Destroy target enchantment. Create a treasure and venture into the dungeon. Treasure sounds good. That's how we're going to cast our gold dragon. Probably. Got 12 creatures, 9 non-creatures. So we really want creatures at this point. If we put more non-creatures in, we're going to have to take something else out. Well, I say that and immediately turn around and want to take this. Yeah, we're going to take Minimus Containment and maybe lose the Plummet. It's kind of narrow. Yeah, we'll lose the Plummet. Find the path. Enchanted land has add green. Green. We're not going to play that. So we're going to put this in the sideboard. Dryad, sure. I don't think we want to play 2 of those, but we can. Just a couple more picks and we can get on pack 3, where hopefully we find either Cleric class or Druid class. Either one would be amazing. Although, Cleric class would probably be better. Well, Direwolf, get in there. Also, look how low our curve is here. We've got 3 creatures that are above 3 mana. Never mind, we just added one. The Hill Giant Herd Gorger gains its life. It's big, it's scary, I like it. Werewolf Pack Leader. Whenever it attacks, that's really good. We'll think about that for a second. Is there anything else we really want here? The Evolving Wilds wouldn't be bad. I think we're going to put the Werewolf in and take out a Dryad. Oh, we got our Cleric class. We're in business. Gotta cut something for that, though. I think we could just cut the Delver's Torch. Venturing into the dungeon is fine, but we need the Cleric class. So, just figuring out what all gains us life. Dawnbringer Cleric. Potion of Healing. Steadfast Paladin. Ooh, Divine Smite. Target creature, planeswalker, and opponent controls phases out. If that permanent is black, exile it instead. I guess. I don't really think we're gonna play it, though. No, none of this looks good. A Veteran Dungeoneer is fine. Circle of the Moon Druid is big. Huh. Let's see. Gains haste. And +2/+2. I think we're just going to put this in, take the Dire Wolf out. You happen on a glade. Yeah, that's fine. Steadfast Paladin. That gains us life. Not sure what we would take out, though. We're going to take this. Inspiring Bard. Pegasus is good. That's just better than the Bard. Basilisk is eh. We're just going to take that for the sideboard. Basically, I'm just taking uncommons because it increases your vault progress. You're ambushed on the road. Or we got Bear Strength. Yeah. Actually, you know what? You're ambushed on the road. Turn target creature you control to its owner's hand. That actually sounds better than Wild Shape. It does the same thing. It protects a creature, but it also allows us to trigger enters the battlefield effects again, which can go a long way toward gaining us life. And by gaining life, we get, of course, a whole bunch of counters. Well, gotta take a longbow eventually, I guess. So we're really banking on Trelisara, the Celestial Unicorn, and the Cleric class to get us where we want to be. Those are going to be our big hitters. And, yeah, so we're hoping to see one of each, or one of those, at least in each game. Yeah, I think we're probably good. 15 creatures, 9 non-creatures sounds right. And we're going to cut a mountain. Oh, I forgot. Very important. How silly of me. We need to pick card sleeves. So, we are green-white, which, to me... What do we want to do here? You know what? Let's get Fibblethip. He's awesome. If you disagree with my choice of sleeves, you can always spend channel points to make me put on some fresh sleeves, which would be of your choice. So feel free to do that. You can find those at the bottom of the chat. We're calling them moon rocks. Huh. Well, we found a mountain. We have a unicorn. If we can find a forest, we're in business. Well, that's not a forest. That also is not a forest. Well, that's a Zorn. A Bard, surprisingly, also not a forest. Now, the problem is Celestial Unicorn is fragile until you've gained some life. Mm-hmm. Could really use... That ain't it. We're going to play that anyway. So we're holding up not only the healing potion, but also you hear something on watch. Could have been any of the three, really. But that one's harder to block. They're going to venture into yon dungeon. No blocks. Come on, forest. Hey, we got a forest. We're gonna get a Song of Rest going on here. And no attacks. Not yet. If they want to attack, then they're going to lose some things. Haha. They're gonna, what, create 2 treasure? Sure. No more blocks. Just that one. Okay. I see what you're doing. You get this out. We're gonna get that out. And we're gonna get in for 5. We're in the lead now. Now, the question is, what are they gonna do? It's -4 until end of turn. We'll do that. We'll block that way. Oh, that's until their next turn. Got it. Well, we're getting the cleric class. Yeah, gain that life. Our opponents had enough. They've seen the cleric class. They don't want any part of it. Yeah, so we're 1-0. Let's try that again. That went pretty well. Despite the fact that we could not find a forest for a very long time. Burnt loaves. Loafs? Yeah, burnt loafs. That is a terrible hand. Not going to keep that. Mulligan. It's better. We need white mana. Do I keep this? Opponent goes first. We're going to hope we find white mana. That is not white mana. That is 2 colors that we don't have. That is white mana. We're going to draw a card. They get to venture into the dungeon, which is not great for us. This turn, we are going to get the Sylvan Shepherd out, I believe. Bar the gate. Okay, so they're blue-white dungeon shenanigans. That's cool. Planar ally. Well, that's going to be good in a minute. I think we have to do this. And we're going to do it there. Like, the Malison is really annoying. They have a flumph. Are you going to strap that great axe to that flumph? No. Nah, that ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. That's bad. Potentially, what are we going to have to do here? Okay, that opens up a couple of options. Now we're going to do this. We are going to destroy target artifact. We're going to get the Celestial Unicorn out. And we're going to pass the turn. They have a planar ally. What are they going to do? Create a treasure? I assume? Yeah, create a treasure. Uh-oh. Blue. Okay. They tapped down our unicorn, which is fine. They still know we have the dragon. Oh, that's bad. Target creature gets a -4/-0 until your next turn is probably what they're going for. Oh, no. Okay, then. Yeah, we gotta go with this. We gotta be able to block. We gotta hope they don't have removal. That's removal. That is game. Well, we're taking the paladin down with us. Tricky, tricky deck. All right. Haven't seen Telisara. Kind of banking on her to be the one doing all the work here. Ooh, look at that. Perfect mana. And we've got a whole bunch of stuff we can do. We'll keep it. The Eye of Vecna. Huh. Yeah, I guess. Get us a Priest of Ancient Lore. Draw us a card. That's not bad. That's free card draw whenever they want it. We're going to get the Inspiring Bard out here. Because that blocks their Shepherd. What shall we do now? We can cast almost anything we can find. There are a couple of things that cost a little too much. Okay, so they also probably have the cleric class somewhere. Planar ally? Owlbear? Celestial Unicorn. Okay, that's fair. And you're gonna crack the potion of healing, I assume. Gonna sacrifice the shepherd. Well, maybe sacrifice. I'm gonna try this. They do have something. Ambushed on the road. Okay, so they have a Pegasus. Good. So that's down. They gain a life. Unicorn gets swole. Ooh. That is an artifact, and that's an artifact, so we can't use that. Do this. What does this do? This battlefield tapped. Okay. Well, we are going to do this. Gain 2 life. Could really use one of our finishers about now. That'd be nice. Yep. Knew that was coming. This game is going to take forever, by the way, because we're both gaining a bunch of life. Ah, they do have Telesara. Hmm. Dancing Sword. Well, that's pretty good. So they know the cleric class is coming. And we can definitely get it up to level 2. Yeah, no problem there. And then, of course, level 3 is no joke. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised that they've waited this long to start using that. They used it once early on, but... What are you going to strap that great axe to? The champion? We can't really do a whole lot right now. Equips it to the Pegasus. Well, we're definitely going to take that down. You strap an axe to a flying horse. What do you think's going to happen? What do we have over here? We have the Bard. We're gonna start putting stuff here. No attacks. Things are getting beefy now. Are you missing a color? Planar ally. It's pretty good because one of those dungeons says you gain 1 life as the first thing. No attacks. This is taking a while, but we are probably coming out of this on top. You gained a life. And that is a thing that happened. I'm at 31. I'm going to take the 3. Are you going to blow up my cleric class? I would be a little angry about that. Turn the hill giant into a treasure. Sure. You gain a life, you can scry 1, each opponent loses a life. Nah, we're gonna do this. We gain 2 instead of the 1. Chances are good they're gonna... Oh, that's a good one. Blink Dog's okay. The Innkeeper is way better. Gonna have to do something about that eventually. Yeah, you get to scry, that's not bad. We do have twice their life total, so I'm not worried at this point. We need, like, the gold dragon. That'd be great. We need minimus containment. It would also be amazing. I mean, at this point, they might mill themselves out before we even get a chance to do anything about it. Multiple unicorns. Pretty sneaky. Yeah, I kind of knew that was going to be coming eventually. Our creature can't attack. Okay, well, we'll get a different one then. Come on, keep burning life. Yeah. I'm not even going to have to do anything. Though, planar ally doing 7 damage a turn is a lot. Uh-oh. Our opponent has decided we've lived long enough. Okay. Well, we're going to put that in front of that. This one in front of that. We're going to block here, here, there. So we're getting 7, 11. Chances are they've got something else. Some thing. Try that. Mm-hmm. So we're going to take 13. Ooh. Could have gone better. Not gonna lie. There's 7. Yeah, we can't win this, I don't think. They have more different Trelasa to block with, which is strange. Yeah, we can't win. We lose on attacks. Alas, we lost the mirror. Turns out when you have multiples of the payoff cards, it's better. They had 2 Trelaceras and 2 of the unicorns. They had the Innkeeper, which was really good. We're kind of doing everything they were doing the hard way. So, not a surprising outcome. We held our own for a good long while. Vecna put in a ton of work. This is fine. We'll keep this. We'll find green mana eventually. We found green mana. Immediately. Mm-hmm. And now we're getting ahead, which is good. That ain't bad. Guild Thief. Huh. Well, that's big. My turn? Costs 3. So it's going to cost everything to do this. They have something? Okay. I will decline to pay. Thank you. No blocks. Yeah, that's a nice one. Oh, that's big. That's real big. We will return that creature to our hand. And we'll activate this ability to gain 3 life. Do this just in case we find something better. Don't need that at the moment. We can do this. And we can gain some life. Don't need that at the moment. Since we can cast everything we've got, we don't really need much. They're going to activate the land again. Or are they going to activate it defensively? That turns into a 7/7. Let's see if we can beat that. Ooh, I like that. That's going to be real nice next turn. I think we're good for now. I don't want to get double blocked into oblivion, you know? Draw a card. So next turn, I think we crack in with the Herd Gorger. See what happens. But first, well, we'll wait on that. We're going to crack in with the Herd Gorger and see what happens. Opponent's thinking of double blocking with those two? Single blocking. Cool. Works for me. We will take that action. We will get a cleric class. Because that's all we can get. Ooh, draw a card, put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. That's not bad. You have just enough that you can activate that. I'm not a fan. Not going to fall for it. We'll do this. No attacks. Not yet. Soon. Soon. We're going to do some very rude things in just a minute. See, we're going to pay 5 to get the Hill Gorger, or the Herd Gorger back. And we're going to gain 6. Actually, we're going to gain 7 off of that. And then we're going to gain 4 off of that. So we're going to gain 11 life next turn. And it's going to be hilarious. Ooh. That also is very good. You have reach. You have ward. It's dragon time. We are going to buff up the dragon, as well as Trilasara. Yeah, go ahead and draw a card. Probably don't need the Steadfast Paladin. Guild Thief. Circle of Dreams Druid. Very powerful ramp, but they don't have a whole lot they can do right now. Create a treasure. Venture into the dungeon. Gain a little life. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Gold Dragon was a good include. Yeah, that I think qualifies as our deck popping off. But anyway, we're 2-2 now. So we're gonna hope to do better than breaking even here. Schnee. No good. Mulligan that. Better. Cleric class on turn 1. Then we'll have this and that held up on turn 2. I'm going to actually throw back the Cursed Idol. Still, this is exactly what we want. Cleric class, beginning of the game. And the thing we got to worry about is if they have 3 open mana on our turn 3. We're probably going to want to try Circle the Moon Druid if that's the case. Never mind. Get that down. And then hope. Next turn we can go to level 2 in our cleric class. Opponent has abilities, Scion of Stygia. Okay, that'll keep me from attacking for a turn. And they get Fairy Dragon. Not particularly worried about the Fairy Dragon, but, you know, it's nice. The question is, if we draw a land, what do we do with it? Are they mono blue, or are they just missing a color? Okay, so clearly they're not worried about getting hit in the face. Because they have that. And one of those. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get the unicorn and the Neverwinter Dryad down. And then they're just gonna kill that. No attacks. I kind of need that for the life gain. Well, they might be mono blue. We're gonna need to start drawing, or not drawing some cards. We're gonna need to start gaining life, is what I mean. Okay, I've got a plan. And they have one of those. Sure. Oh, nat 20. This is going poorly for us. We're going to need that. And I'm pretty sure we're just dead? It's gonna be a close thing, but... They come in with only the flyers, or they come in with everything? Everything. Okay. We're gonna pass the blockers. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 5, 6. We're gonna take. We need to draw a land. And even then, I don't think it's going to work out. So we got 4 in the air. We are going to gain 4. If we find a land. Oh, that's not gonna work. That is game. Mono blue. Who knew? Was not expecting that. What do we got on the mastery tree? We are getting ourselves Inferno of the Star Mounts as a sleeve. Really looking forward to getting the other dragons as well. And then we'll work on getting, like, the actual dragons. I am not feeling more draft. I think we're going to go to historic Tinybones at this point. And maybe we come back to draft in a little bit. The High Sparrow. Play first. This is not terrible, surprisingly. Well, looks like our Cry of the Carnarium is not going to be very good. That's alright. Now we want this one, so we can get this out. Then I think we're going to play the Blight Step pathway. Never mind. We're going to do this. Oh, it is Niv Mizzet Reborn. Well, we're going to take Unmoored Ego, because they might be able to guess what we're packing. We will get rid of the Cry of the Carnarium. We're not going to need it. They ditch Tamio, maybe? Niv Mizzet. Interesting. So now this comes down. Binding of the Old Gods. Deafening Clarion. Right. I guess we're going to go blank. This will at least get us to draw one card. Chances are good they keep Tameo. Yep. I'm okay with that. I'm also okay with them playing Tameo. What are you calling? What do you want? Niv Mizzet Reborn. No hits. I am glad to see that Clothis go away, though. Let's empty that graveyard out again. I think we're in a pretty good spot. I do. Get rid of the Waste Knot or the zombie? Waste Knot. Rack them up. Yep. That is the plan. I'm going to do this as red. And I think we're just going to do this for now. Case of Ace. Good to see you. We are here to Tinybones some people out of the game. It's going to be a good time. Might as well while we're here. Ooh, mini rats. Might as well get that out there. This tapped. Ah, that's too bad. Yeah, we'll do this. That's fine. That's what we're looking for. All right. Oh, my. 1, 2, 3. Never mind. Tinybones for the win. It's Tinybones o'clock. Okay, what are we looking for? We definitely want to use Leyline of the Void. Necromentia is very good. Cry the Carnarium, not good. Duress as well, maybe? We can get rid of the Fatal Pushes. They're not going to have anything worth killing. Yes, 813 is Tinybones' clock. Did you not get the memo on that one? We're going to do that, and cut Liliana. Nope, no changes. I need to go back and look at who was it had the deck today. Ooh, we'll keep this. But yeah, their deck had some interesting choices, and I will want to look at those a little closer when I have a chance. But I do not currently have the time because I had to stream. Get that out there. Hopefully we can draw a land pretty soon to go blank. Because go blank with a Waste Knot is really good. Ooh, what you looking for? Well, you got one. And we'll draw a card. Thank you. Ooh, a Duress. We could hit something with the Inquisition. At this point, we're more likely to hit something with the Duress. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to Croxa. Because I'm not sure what they have in their hand at this point. And I'm hoping there's a land so I can then do both of these. I'm so stuck on mana right now that works. And then I'm going to Duress. Ooh, sure. So they do have the Niv Mizzet. That's fine. Oh, we got our 4th land. That's good. And now we know exactly what's in their hand. Do this. Do one of these. Do they keep Niv? I imagine they keep Niv, right? Sure, give me more mana. I'm cool with that. Ooh, they ditched Niv Mizzet? Well, let's see what they've got. A Scarab God. Well, we're going to go ahead and remove that. Oh, it's the Scarab God. We will take that one, and that's the only one they've got. Cool. That's the thing about those Niv Mizzet decks. You know, they're usually not playing a whole lot of copies of various things. Oh, cut to ribbons. Well, I'm okay with that. Luris coming in clutch. Getting that damage in. Yeah, I'm not going to block that. They've had enough. And we are 1 up. Good times. 2 more wins in a row, and we can get into Diamond. All right, let's do that again. I don't read that. I can't understand. Cool. So we got a Burglar Rat and a Croxa and a Tinybones. We're working our way toward a Liliana. I'm cool with that. Even better. Portable Hole I'm not worried about. Expressive Iteration, however. Do this, bait out the Portable Hole. Okay, so they ditched the Portable Hole rather than... That's interesting. I'm gonna get in, hope they do something, and then we're gonna do this. Okay. So, they ditched it to Fairy. going to draw 2, they're going to make, or they're going to draw 2, discard 2, make a treasure. Cool. I am not worried about this Mizzix's Mastery. Like, there's nothing scary in there right now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is Croxa. Gonna get Tinybones down. Yeah, that's good. Get that card draw going on. And we're in a good place. So we're gonna Expressive Iteration. Now they can Mizzix's Mastery. Still not a whole lot they can do with that, though. But they're not going to. See if there's anything we can snatch up with this. Huh. Okay. So they are going to get that back, which is fine. We can deal with that. Especially considering we're going to have a Croxa next turn. They go with the Expressive Iteration? Yeah, maybe that wasn't right. Duress is good. Leyline of the Void is good. And I think that's all we want to do. We can take out the Cry of the Carnarium and the Fatal Push. Trim back a Croxa, a Waste Knot, and a Lily. An Expressive Scoop, yes. Absolutely. So, I wouldn't be surprised to see Torrential Gear Hulk in their deck. I wouldn't be surprised to see Shark Typhoon, maybe? This, if we go, mulligan that. That's even worse. Okay, we'll keep this. We will ditch the Swamp and the Murderous Rider. Oh, well, that's no good. Okay, they've got all lands. This is not unusual. This is exactly what my opponents tend to do when I play decks like this. We're going to Croxa anyway. They're going to do some Soul Guide shenanigans, but I'm okay with that. So their hand, the problem with them keeping all lands and a Soul Guide Lantern is they didn't have a plan besides stop me from getting Croxa. That was their whole plan. It's not a good plan. Portable Hole. Also not a good plan. Do this. Commit to memory. Dovin's veto. I'm okay with that. We got rid of a card in their hand. That is a problem. And it's active. Not gonna work. We're gonna be one card shy. We got 3. We need to get up to 6 in our graveyard because it's got to be Kroxa plus 5 others. What I'm gonna do is pass the turn. Yeah, that'll happen. We're gonna lose Davriel anyway. That's fine. Ooh. Now we could. The other problem we're going to have is this Soul Guide Lantern. They can exile our graveyard. So I think we're not going to do that. Hey, there's the Shark Typhoon I was worried about. And it's free to exile our graveyard. So we're in a bad place. Currently in a bad place. Yep, they were not going to risk it. Couldn't have done anything with it anyway, but they weren't going to risk it. And I'm not going to Thoughtseize there because the chances are good that we end up killing ourselves. Okay, I would have attacked my face, but you do you. Yeah, that's game. Try that again, but like better. Bring in the Necromenches. Take out the Rankles. Try it like that. Alright, we will play first. Give me a good hand. That is a pretty good hand. Keep it. Huh. Well, we're going to take the Narset. Just because we know that they're playing Commit to Memory. So we don't want to let them commit us to memory. The good news is currently they can't really do much. They gotta find red mana or another land of some kind. Never mind. We're gonna take the Shark Typhoon. If they let us take the Shark Typhoon. Yeah, Shark Typhoon. Could have waited, but did not feel like waiting. Okay. Maybe. Prismari Command. Well, this is a good time. This is probably the end of them. Probably. Considering we've got gas in hand and they won't. And they won't have gas in the yard either. This is why I play that particular spell. It is really good. We're going to get the Ley Line of the Void out. We got lots of time before this thing gets there. They're going to make another one. They're probably going to kill Davriel, I would assume. And now, it's Croxa time. I think the biggest thing we probably have to worry about is Teferi. So I'm going to probably use this Necromentia on Teferi. I'll do this. My opponent has had enough. They did not like the chances of 1/1 tokens versus a Croxa. What's the card? The card is Magic Missile. Alright. We are 1 win away. Ooh, off to dinner. Sounds good. I will still be live for another probably hour and a half, 2 hours. So if you come back, I will be glad to have you. Change fatigue. What do we got? We have... Yes, I think we will. We've got our opponent who is in gold. Doesn't mean much. They're playing goblins, so they can really wreck us pretty quick. We're going to do this. What do we got? Instigator is probably... Well, they got multiple instigators. So, I guess... take the ringleader. Hope we have an answer for Krenko. Alright, so we've got Krenko mana for next turn. They're gonna drop the second Instigator, probably. Maybe the Snoop? Nope, the Instigator. And here's Krenko. Gonna Krenko afterwards. So the best thing we could do is not that. We'll get rid of that. Hoping no haste. There's haste. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is gonna be a no. We bring in the Languishes, we bring in the Gifted Aetherborn. We take out a Liliana. Take out a couple of Rankles. Rankles are too slow despite having haste. Take out a Kroxa. I was hoping we were going to avoid the aggro decks for one more, but you know how that goes. Opponent is sideboarding furiously. Now what would really help in this matchup is what's it called? Waste Not. We've got the Waste Not. We've got a turn 1 Bajuka Bog into turn 2 Waste Not into hopefully something good. But it's gonna be slow. I think we probably Burglar Rat. Waste Not into Burglar Rat. Yeah. Well, they got the Prospector. We're gonna go double black. Hope we don't need Kroxa at any point. And we also are going to need... Okay, so they've got a land on top. That's kind of what we want to see. Okay, good. That's where we want to be. So we get to Aetherborn as well. I would have also been totally fine if they had discarded a Goblin, because that would have given us a 2/2 zombie, which is a great blocker against this deck. So now we need more mana. Preferably red, but I'll take what I can get at this point. We just got to get toward Languish. It's the only way we're going to survive to the late game. Okay, we're going to try and take something important. Bone Crusher Giant. Huh. Okay. Not what I was expecting to see. No attacks. Still, this hand is great for us. Because every time they do this to get some damage in, they are going to make a zombie. They may not have realized this, but they are making more zombies. Cycling cards are awesome. This is less awesome. More zombies. Oops, did that totally wrong. Was going to try and Croxa there, but did not do that correctly. They've got a lot of mana. What are they going to do with it, though? Okay, that's fine. See what happens here. Okay. We're not going to do that just yet. We are instead going to give them something else to look at. Okay. So, next turn, the hope is that they are going to play... Never mind. That is game. I think that is... Yeah. Maybe I should have languished when I had the chance. I got greedy. Yeah, I should have just languished when I had the chance. So we got Waste Not into Croxa, into Murderous Rider. I like it. Gigantha over here means probably a Niv Mizzet deck. Inquisition. Oh, they're going to take the Waste Not? Or the Murderous Rider? Waste Not is appropriate. Well, we're just going to go ahead and do this. So it's just missing blue mana. The Thoughtseize. Very interesting. We don't usually see decks like this playing a whole lot of discard spells. So maybe I'm wrong about what this is. Maybe. Um, yeah, they've got Inquisitions, Thoughtseizes, Teferis. This is 5-color control, maybe? Drown in the Lock. Yeah. Whole bunch of stuff. Yep, it's a Niv Mizzet deck. Niv Mizzet deck with a lot of discard spells, which is unusual. So Gigantha's going away, unless they can find a land to play it now. They can't. Start building up our graveyard again. And we'll get in for 10. Okay, so the Niv Mizzet deck. Cry the Carnariums can go. The Fatal Pushes can go. The chances are good that they're playing the Scarab God, so we will want ley lines. And we will want the duresses for the non-creature stuff. Planeswalkers and such. We're going to go down 2 Croxas and a Waste Knot. Keep everything else. Yeah, cool. So, what did they put down? They put down blue, green, black. They're not going to do any of that anytime soon. We'll take that. Because we don't want them to get rid of our Waste Knot. At least not yet. Hopefully we can find an untapped land for next turn. That'd be nice. To get Davrail down, Then we can use the Fabled Passage to get Liliana out the turn after that. Give them something else to use this Mortality Spear on. Well, that ain't what I was hoping for. Do this. Untapped land gives us Liliana or Rankle. Tapped land or no land gives us Davriel. So, you know, it's fine. But it's been a little bit since we've seen our opponent's hand. So they've got 4 cards in there we don't know about. Huh, really? I just don't care about that Lightning Helix, I guess. Cool. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna ditch a Murderous Rider. Ooh, that could be fun. Now the question is, do they Mortality Spear on Waste Not or on Rankle? What is the plan? Looks like Waste Not. It's an instant, so they could wait. They don't have any white mana, so they can't yet Niv Mizzet. Mortality Spear to keep us from gaining anything off of this, I assume. That's good. That's one more card out of their hand. Likewise, it'll be one more card out of our hand. And we can ditch a Kroxa with no loss of value. That's not good for them. Ooh, do we go with this? Do we go with Liliana? I think we just go with Liliana here. Let's do this first. We'll ditch the ley line. Okay, we're going to potentially end the game next turn. We're going to try anyway. Depends on what they do here. Ditch the Niv Mizzet. Can't cast it anyway. There's your white mana. Sure, Gigantha. Goodbye. And that is game. Got there. Alright. So, we're back up to the point where if we win one more, we are into Diamond. And I'm hoping to get to Diamond tonight. Really am. I have been grinding games with this deck almost nightly. And it would be great to finally make that progress. Most nights I average about a 50% win-loss rate. So, that's a terrible hand. It's better. I will ditch the Liliana, I think. We'll start by Fabled Passage for black mana. Oh my. They have also mulliganed. Yeah, I should have waited for that, but I don't care. They're going to know soon enough. Carnage. Carnage MTG is our opponent. Looks like another control deck. I am okay with that. This deck is really good against control decks. I wouldn't mind a land on the next turn. Okay. We've got our land. We're gonna Croxa, because if they Dovin's Veto, then I don't care. Take 3. Nice. Growth Spiral. Okay. I really don't mind my opponent playing, whatever spells they've got, because it means less that I have to mill them. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Well, we're definitely taking Galazeth. And we're going to Burglar Rat for one of the other things. So that's red, blue. Okay. Okay. We're good. Not worried about Niv Mizzet Reborn coming down this turn. But if we see a land, then we got to worry about it next turn. That's, yeah. Oh. Do you like that? Question is, do we Burglar Rat now? I think we do. We'll have a chance to Murderous Rider next turn. They're going to play the Niv Mizzet. They're going to refuel. Klothys is bad for us. That's very bad. Okay, so this is Super Friends? Kinda? I would get down Klothys, yep, first and foremost. And then Kasmina? Keep the Kolaghan's Command? I don't know. So we're going to lose our Croxa, unfortunately. Kills our ret. Unfortunately, they can definitely kill the rest of our rats too. We need a faster way of getting our opponent dead. Cycle land. Yep. Gonna return that to my hand. Nope. Just go and kill it. I hate Clothis. Clothis just really does mean things to me. And just for the surveil, huh? Oh, that's nice. Give it a shot. Might get countered. But no, apparently not. Might get killed. Got killed. Yeah, we're losing this slowly. Get that surveil. But every turn, we are losing 2 life and they're gaining 2 life. Which is really good. Oh. Liliana might just be fast enough. Because we're doing 4 per turn, which means they're taking 2 per turn. Nah, Liliana's not going to be fast enough. Well, that definitely ain't going to help. We don't really have a way of dealing with Clothis, so... Nope. Nothing we can do. We can do 6 damage, but they're going to win on their upkeep. Well, we know what this is. Bring in the Necromenches, because Necromentia is great against Clothis, if you can get it down in time. We will ditch a couple of those, and a Liliana. You'll notice if you watch a lot of this, I almost always shave a couple of Croxas. Oh, that's a terrible hand. It's better. Still not great, but better. I think we're gonna toss Croxa back. Keep the ley line. But anyway, yeah, I shave Croxas pretty highly because it's not unusual for our opponents to bring in Graveyard Hate. So if they're bringing in the Graveyard Hate, I'm going to take out the thing that cares most about the graveyard. Lurrus, I leave in because Lurrus is, you might say, I'm going to go Swamp here so that we can play the Castle Locked Away next turn untapped. Lurrus is just a beater, basically. Necromentia. And we're going to take Clothis. See what they've got in hand. They've got a Niv Mizzet, a Lightning Helix, Angrath, Rampage. Take those. Anything else we got to worry about? Not particularly. Coma. The Scarab God. Okay, so Coma and the Scarab God are scary. And Niv Mizzet can find both of those. Okay. Do this first. Huh. Interesting. We're going to take Kolaghan's Command. And we're going to do this. If they ditch their lands, they're further away from Niv Mizzet. If they ditch anything else, then they're unhappy. And they ditched the Angrath's Rampage and a land. What are we at? We got everything? So that's got to be white. Blue. Like, they probably have it next turn. I think they have it next turn. I think we're going to see Niv Mizzet come down here. Yeah. I would prefer not to see, like, Coma or the Scarab God. Okay, that's fine. The rest of this, not so fine, but that was fine. Oh, they already have Coma in their hand. That's great. Do this. I don't think we can survive a Coma. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So they're a minute away from that, but they've got other good things going right now. Are they going to do it again? So a Thoughtseize off the top would be great. Okay. So they have got Coma coming down next turn, which is probably the end of us. Mind you, the 6/6 flyer is also probably the end of us. Land. Land. Garbage. Nothing we can do. We had to deal with both those threats, and double land was not going to do it. Alright, let's try that again. Steve Rogers. I know that guy. I understood that reference. Oh, this hand's hilarious. And I think we've got another Niv Mizzet deck, which this can just tear apart. A Gilded Goose. Don't usually see them in Niv Mizzet. Pretend that's a Thoughtseize. Oh, that's not what this is at all. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. Probably should have played that first. This Cry of the Carnarium is going to be real good. Do this. Because I don't know what that card is. And it could very well be a land. We still don't know what that card is. But we can definitely Thoughtseize this turn. We're going to do this for black mana. We've already got double red, so it doesn't matter too much. And now we know. Now we can Swift End the Gilded Goose. And we're on our way. That may have been a mistake. Probably should have cracked that land, cracked the goose for a mana, gotten some Trail of Crumbs value. There's a lot of Trail of Crumbs. Very much a lot of Trail of Crumbs. We'll get that out. Gotta get some of that life back if we can. Well, there's a Corvold. And an Oven. Hoping they play that Oven out. Because then we can just Burglar Rat the Corvold. Yeah, we'll do this. They didn't play the Oven out. Let them toss away the Oven. They sack a food. They sack a food. We kill it. We can handle just about everything else. I'm going to do this. They're going to scry. Totally understandable. One on top. Don't like that much. And we're getting ahead on life now, which is good. Yep, Woe Strider comes back. Exile 4 other, so they could bring it back again. But they're going to have a hard time getting past my wall of rats. They do have food that they can crack. I'm hoping we get an untapped land. If we can get an untapped land, we can swift end the Woe Strider and then cry the Carnarium to get rid of it forever. Yeah, bring that goose out. There you go. Yeah, now we really want to cry the Carnarium. When we can. Oh, perfect. The land probably goes. We are going to attack. Get in a little bit of damage. And then we're going to cry the Carnarium. Wanted to gain that little bit of life. Get in that little bit of damage. Well, they got another goose. That's fine. I'm not worried about that one. They got a Woe Strider back. And a Corvold, which is real bad for us. Assuming, of course, that they end up with the Corvold. Woe Strider. So, if we can find a discard spell. That is not a discard spell. We'll do this. Claim the Firstborn. Let's see. We do this. They bring it back as a bigger thing. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'd have played Corvold out first. Just because you could have sacked the goat, gotten more Corvold value. Could have used Guild Goose, gotten more value, you know. All sorts of things you can do, but you got to play Corvold first. Not playing Corvold at all. Interesting. Okay, so do this. We're getting rid of Corbold. We're also not really worried too much about that Woe Strider anymore. Now they got to start cracking treasures. If the or not treasures, food. They got to start cracking food if they want to stay alive. They made food. Okay. Now, this is still just game one, by the way. Just wanted to put that out there. This is just game one. They got land. Second is land. Third is... Mayhem Devil. That's a whole different thing. So that's a lot of damage they could do with that. Right. I forgot about that. It activates on my stuff as well. Do this. No attacks. I can afford to wait. I can't wait too terribly long, but I can afford to wait. Get rid of that Mayhem Devil first. Get rid of them Mayhem Devils first. Attacking me rather than my creatures is an interesting choice. I probably would have gone ahead and gotten rid of the Murderous Riders, get rid of the lifelink. But that's me. And I am not Steve Rogers, so... Mind you, I'm pretty sure I'm just dead here. Because the Woe Strider sacks 1, 2, 3, 4. Gilded Goose sacks food. So that's 5. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably dead. Oh, and because they have food. Yeah. Well, we'll make them do it. They got to do it right. Well, you definitely should have done that a little differently. But I think they're just going to bring back... Oh, they got a witch's oven. Yeah, we're definitely dead now. Okay. So, we are better in this matchup after we bring in the ley lines. the Gifted Etherborns, and the Languishes. Rankle's a little slow. Can cut a Liliana, a couple of Croxas, a couple of Waste Knots, and I guess a Davriel. This really is one of those instances where we got to bring in a whole bunch of stuff, because if we don't, they are going to run right over us. They had really, really bad luck in that last game, and they still won. Now, the problem is, I think they're probably playing some Graveyard Hate as well. I don't know what kind. Could be Leyline of the Void. Maybe. Could also be the Soul Guide Lantern. I've seen that pop up a lot. Well, that's a mulligan. This is not a mulligan. Keep this. Is that a goose? That is a goose. I'm going to Thoughtseize, see what we can grab here. Fatal Pushes, the Witch's Oven, Crawl, Harpooner. We're going to take the Mayhem Devil. The Harpooner can get Fatal Pushed, so that's fine. Get Swamp and Fatal Push that thing. If they're gonna sacrifice the oven, that's fine. There's not a whole lot we can do about that in this particular matchup. We're gonna fire kill spells at things. It's gonna die to the oven. That's fine. Okay, still just Fatal Pushes and that. Let's make him use the Fatal Push. And I got rid of their food. Got rid of the food. Get rid of the goose. And then hope. Well, that ain't good. Gigantha's coming down. I need a way to kill that. Very specifically, I need a Murderous Rider. Soul Guide Lantern. Interesting. I'd have gotten the Gigantha down. Okay. We need something. I know I specifically asked for something. That was not something. Um, I mean, it's not nothing. It's close, but it's not nothing. No blocks. Hey, uh, let's try this. So they're basically doing 2 a turn. It's a little more complicated than that, but it's close enough. Cauldron Familiar. And more land. No, we're done here. Because I wasn't going to be able to get any lifelink damage there. They were going to sack the cat. My opponent knew what they were about. I'm not wasting my time. But now we are as far away from Diamond as we have been all night. We got to turn this streak around. Okay, we've got Thoughtseize into Waste Not, into Luris, and Murderous Rider. That's a keep. They mulliganed. Ooh, that also could be pretty good depending on what they've got going on. Doomscar, Alrund's Epiphany. We're going to get rid of Alrund's Epiphany now. We're going to Waste Not. Gonna get Davrail down, get some Waste Not value. Next turn, maybe we Waste Not again, and then Davrail. Kind of depends on what all's going on here. Ooh, Teferis. Rankle. I like Rankle. So another land would be good because we could Rankle. We could really kind of empty their hand out here. And they foretell Doomscar, I assume? They're not going to foretell Doomscar. Well, they might still. Nope, Mind Stone. Alright. Let's light them up. We're going to do this first, just in case. And then we're going to Rankle to clean their hand out. We'll get rid of the Fatal Push because I don't think we're going to need it. Ooh, haven't seen a Dream Trawler in a while. Well, we're bringing in Duress. We're going to bring in the Sorcerer's Spyglasses and the Necromenches for the Teferis. We can take out the Cry of the Carnarium. We can take out the Fatal Push. And 2 Croxa and a Waste Knot. They didn't see a Croxa, so maybe they're not going to do anything about that. But, you know, best not to tempt fate. This is the kind of matchup, though, that we are hoping for with this deck. So I like where we're at. We're going to have to mulligan this. Better. We will ditch the Fabled Passage, I think. Okay. Duress. Mind Stones for days. We're going to take one of them. They foretell a Doomscar. We do this. I would have played that untapped so you could play the second one out. Doomscar, you say? Yeah, we're not really worried about creatures, so yeah. Well, I guess we do this. Sorcerer's Spyglass on Teferi. They saw it coming. Totally fine. They are now empty-handed. They have nothing. They can crack their Mind Stones if they want to. Oh, foretell. Well, Luris? Did you see that coming? Saw it coming. The other consideration for Sorcerer's Spyglass is we can name Dream Trawler and keep them from using the protection ability on it. I don't know how many Dream Trawlers they have, though. Teferi. Hero of Dominaria. I don't know why they're not cracking these Mind Stones. They're looking at Tinybones, and they're looking at the Spyglass. So they have a way of dealing with one or the other of those? Ixalan's Binding. We can't cast spells with that name. Okay. Not gonna do anything. So, if our opponent can't stop us, we win on their upkeep. Their next upkeep. And they can't. Crack the next one. Shark Typhoon. Well, I'll take that. Oh, so close. We're still in good shape. We are still in good shape. They're cracking Mind Stones to try and stay alive. A Maze Mind Tome, gonna draw a card. It's too late now. Yeah, they knew it was too late. Alright, we have turned our luck around. We're climbing again. Let's see if we can keep that momentum up. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and... Ooh, I like this hand. It's spicy. Santiago didn't want to play? Okay. I guess we run it back. Never mind. Our luck really turned around. That momentum is strong. We win it again. I'm not really sure what the deal was there. Maybe they saw... it's not unusual for my opponents to guess that I'm streaming. If they see Bad Moon MTG, they're like, that looks like a streamer name. Maybe they didn't want to be on stream. Possibility. I probably wouldn't do that on the ladder, but you know what? I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Our opponent's name is the Gunner's Dream. I assume that makes them a gun? Is that how that works? Gigantha. That sounds a little bit like maybe an Mizzet deck. It's not the best keep, but it is a keep. Ovia Pashiri. Haven't seen one of those in forever. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and Bajuka Bog. So they mulled down really far, which I'm okay with. Yep, not finding your lands. You mull down to 4, that's gonna happen. I have a feeling these are gonna be good. And Rankle can come out. Croxa and a Waste Not can come out. Okay, that's not how I wanted to get to Diamond. We got the Shame concede here. They couldn't find their land in game 1. They weren't interested in trying in game 2. We got to diamond. Okay, let's see how diamond treats us then. Alright, we are going to go first. That looks fine to me. Let's start with the Inquisition. No one expects it. Huh. Lot of stuff going on here. We'll take the Love-Struck Beast. Llanowar Elves, eh? Well, we can block a Llanowar Elves. Tough decision here. Probably, yeah, I was going to say that one because they don't have the double white yet. Mammoth? Mammoth. I'm going to do that. Do this. Now, the hilarious thing is we can start blocking with the rats and bringing them back with Luris. So, they may never be able to get through our wall of rats. Yeah, doesn't get, huh. Well. Oh. Well, we're gonna do this. Get rid of that Luminarch. Good. And now we are gonna go on the Luris Rat plan. Well, crud. We're gonna Luris. We're gonna Rat. And that is everything out of our graveyard. They still have some stuff in theirs that they could eat with the Scavenging Ooze. That's a problem. No blocks? Kill that. Get a 3/3. And pass turn. Gonna eat their own stuff. That's fine. Probably gonna block that. Weren't interested, eh? Let's see what you got over there, opponent. I will take your collected company. Thank you. All right. So I like where we're at now. Yeah, we're going to block that with the rat. That's fine. So that's coming at us. Yeah, we definitely need to block that with the rat then. And now, just hitting a land is not going to be enough for them. They're going to have to do more than that. Kill the Murderous Rider first, I should think. Fine. I gained a little bit of life. That's all I really wanted. Llanowar Elves. Yeah, we'll Fatal Push the Llanowar Elves. The question is, do we want a Castle Lochthwain here? Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, I think we do. Ooh, a Rankle. Don't mind if I do. Our opponent has had enough. They've scooped. So that's going to be good. That's going to be good. Cry the Carnarium, not so much. It worked out that time, but I think we've gotten better. We'll get rid of a Croxa and a Waste Not. Potentially should have brought in the ley lines, but those don't really stop a Scavenging Ooze. It'll just eat the stuff out of our graveyard. So Fatal Push is good into Waste Not, into Go Blank. Yeah. So we're going to start with Fabled Passage. No, we're not. We are going to start with a Fatal Push. Push the bird. Well, elf. You understand. An Aspirant. Okay, that's fine. Do this, do that. We can kill that on our turn. If we want. Probably will. Though, Go Blank here is going to be double trigger on Waste Not. And it's probably going to be creatures, which means zombies. Ronus. Okay, we definitely want to kill the Luminarch now. And then we can Languish next turn if we need to. Or we can go blank, which is preferable. That's not going to help us at all. Double Languish doesn't really help either. Okay, hoping for some blockers. We got some blockers. They're going to come in for 2 in the air. Yeah, we're going to do this. No attacks. What's really going to be bad is if they get a 1-1. That's fine. that's less fine. Oh. I think they just win this one. Alright. Was not expecting the Ronus. Ronus is big and scary. Alright, we're going to play first. We're going to mulligan this. This is more fine. Because Rankle can take down Aronis. We've got the Waste Not and the Go Blank, which, again, can help. But we're going to toss the Bajuka Bog. Opponent mulled to 6. Let's see if they... Nope, just 6. Elf. Lovestruck Beast. Aspirant? Usually an aspirant. Yeah. Well, that's good, actually. But we're going to start out by doing this. And hoping to get lands and creatures. Just for Doma, we are Tinybones in. That is correct. We finally made it all the way up to Diamond. And we're doing the best we can here. What do we get? Creatures? Looks like one creature. Cool. Ronus is back. No blocks. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to Rankle. We're gonna get in there. We're gonna make him discard. We're gonna discard Rankle. We're going to discard the rat. Ooh, Tinybones. So this should hopefully keep them from attacking too much. Gotta get rid of that Lovestruck Beast. Somehow. Yeah, we kind of need to not take 6 right here. Give me black mana. That also is good. Yeah, I'll take that for sure. And then I think we stay back for a turn. Hopefully they have a land. Yeah, there you go. Not enough to get... oh, no, it is enough. It is enough to get the Luminarch Aspirant above the threshold to get Ronus to attack. But it requires them to put a counter on the Aspirant. Oh, there's also that. We can take 5. We are going to do this, and we're going to do that. I think you may have missed your time. No, they didn't miss the time. We're going to do this. We need the Gifted Aetherborn for later. We're not in a bad place right now. We're just not in a very good place. It's pretty thin difference, but it's a difference. Okay, Davriel might actually change this a little bit. We just gotta hope they keep hitting lands for the next 10 turns. That is not a land. Okay, we gotta gain a little bit of life. Okay. Okay. Goodbye, Ronus. Okay, they're gonna start putting counters over there. We still need something. Well, we're gonna block there. Still not in a great spot, but we're not dead yet. Oh, so good. Perfect timing for that languish. Archon is not going to do it. We win. Oh, that was tight. It's a heck of a welcome to Diamond, I guess. All right. Yeah, I got 1 or 2 more left in me. Try and climb a little way into diamond. Tassiger, 77. Play first. Mulligan that. Really mulligan this? Okay, so they mulliganed. That's good. We're not too far behind. This I'll keep. We'll ditch Davriel and Liliana. And they scoop it up. Don't really know what they're doing, so can't really sideboard. Fine. I don't know what they're doing. But they are mulliganing so much that I am worried they're trying to combo off. Okay, so we got green and black. What are they doing? Oh, we definitely should have... definitely should have brought in the... What's it called? Ley line of the void. Definitely needed the ley lines. But we couldn't know that. Oh. Huh. Well, we're going to take Mizzix's Mastery. Definitely want the ley lines. Good news is they don't have any red mana yet. Ultimatum, which is what they're going to try and use Mizzix's Mastery for. Let's hopefully mill all of their red mana, please. They're going to ditch Ulamog, I assume? Coma. Comas and Ulamogs and... Oy. That is... Well, they keep milling red mana, so I'm okay with it. Do this. Do that. I think we might actually be winning this. I mean, there's no guarantees, but we're doing pretty good. That's fine. We're going to ditch Rankle, I think. I do like seeing all of their Mizzix's Masteries in the graveyard. All 4 of them. Don't gotta worry about that anymore. We got Murderous Rider, we got Rankle in there. Put target creature from a graveyard. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. Okay, it's go time. Ulamog, get out here. Let's go. Oh, I get to play their Ulamog. I love it. that never works so well. Um, but what can I say? Sometimes you get to play your opponent's Ulamog and win with it. Okay, what do we got? It's a mulligan. This is better. We can toss back a rankle. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Well, Tinybones. We might just play the Murderous Rider out to block the Thalia. Maybe? No, I think we're just going to play the Burglar Rat and we'll block Thalia with that. For a time, anyway. The Immortal Sun. Huh. I don't rightly know what's going on here. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a saw it coming there. Discard sacks a creature. We will discard the Waste Knot. And we will sack the Tinybones. Because we've got another. It's fine. Anticipate. So, Thalia, Realm Cloaked Giant. We got the Doomscar. Let's do this, I think. Settle the Wreckage. Okay. Shimmer of Possibility. So this is some kind of control deck. Not really sure what's going on here. They've got a lot of board wipes. They've got a lot of ways to dig. Do they have a counterspell? They do have a counterspell. That's fine. Tail's End. Interesting. Still, we're in a good place. We are doing... Ooh. Jace. Cool. Thank you, Jace. For this gift of Kroxa. And we'll ditch that and that. Cool. Keep that under control. If you would draw a card from your library, okay. So we don't want that to happen. Ooh, we are about to be able to Tinybones some people. I do like that. Just gotta get rid of what's in their hand. Just gotta get rid of that one card. Tinybones for the win. We came here to Tinybone some people. By God, we're going to Tinybone some people. We're going to need that. I really don't know what my opponent is up to here. We know Jace is in there, so maybe there's some kind of combo. The cries and the fatal pushes are probably not good. The question is, do I bring in the ley lines, trying to anticipate a Narset and, what is it? I can't remember what that card is out of Amonkhet. So, I don't think we're going to bring that in unless we see it in game 2. It's not never to return. Commit to memory. That's the one. If we see commit to memory, we will bring in the ley lines for game 3. But I'm hoping we don't get that far. Alright, this is garbage. We're going to toss that back. This is much better. We're gonna hold on to our lands here. Do this. Duress. Jawari Disruption. Miscast. I think we're gonna take the miscast. They've got Realm Cloak Giants, but I'm not worried about them. Oh my. Waker of Waves. We're going to take the Disruption. And we're going to take the Witching Well. They've had enough. Yeah, that duress into Thoughtseize is rough. And they were a long way from casting anything else. Yeah, one more for the road. That guy. Alright. Opponent chooses whether to go first or not. I assume they will go first. This is fine. We're one land away from a Murderous Rider, 2 lands from a Liliana and a Rankle. We've got a Thoughtseize and a Tinybones, so I think we're okay. Cool. Everything's coming together. Anger of the Gods is not going to be very good, so we're going to take that. We can make them Anger of the Gods, that's fine. Tinybones, maybe they crack that anger, who knows? Maybe they cycle the Canyon Slough. Thank you, opponent. Anger? Yeah, anger. You know, don't mind if I Croxa. Next turn, I'm thinking Liliana. Hopefully we draw a land that we can dump there. If I have to, I guess I can dump a Murder Strider. That's fine. How many of those could we really need? So this is another Mizzix's Mastery deck. Which means we're going to want to bring in the ley lines for game 2. The question is, do they have a Mizzix's Mastery right now? I mean, even if they do, I can't imagine they'd use it just to get a, what is it called, expressive iteration, right? That's all they could conceivably get. Also, why is my opponent not doing, there we go. Not doing the thing is what I was going to say. Luris can go away, I think. That's less good. Gonna do that. Crux of Fate. So this is some kind of dragon deck, I assume. Do this. Get rid of the rat. Get the rankle in there. And be done. Start getting in that damage. Get Croxa on the field. Triple up on the damage. So opponent needs to win now. Or at least be able to clear the board in order to not just die next turn. So can you do it, opponent? Do you have a Crux of Fate or a Mizzix's Mastery to get a Crux of Fate? Ah, Mizzix's Mastery it is. And we have all non-dragons. Cool. An expressive iteration. Also nice. Memory lapse, which is not going to do much. Oh, are they going to put the expressive iteration on top of their deck? Alright. Didn't win him the game, but it kept him from losing. And that's just as good. Sure. And we can just keep this up forever. Or at least until next turn when I get her Goldspan Dragon in. Okay. My turn. What do you got? You got a Nicol Bolas. We're gonna go one more. Not gonna emblem just yet. And now we have a Nicol Bolas. And we're going to have a Goldspan Dragon on our next turn. That Liliana ultimate is really paying off here. I can appreciate that, opponent. That is going out on your terms. That's fine. Oops, not the languishes. Ley lines in, duresses in. Cries out. Fatal pushes out. Croxa. 2 Croxas and a Waste Knot. I think that's what we want to do. Okay. Opponent gets to go first. Let's see what they are going to do. Oh, I like this. I'm going to keep that. Yeah, Mizzix's Mastery is not the original reason I put the ley lines in the sideboard, but it's become one of those things. Oh, well, don't mind if I just duress after duress after duress. Yeah, we'll take that. That's fine. Keep them from making their draws better. Do this. I don't mind if they memory lapse that. That's fine. Because next turn we can go blank. Or we can Croxa and duress. A Thoughtseize. Sure. You want to take the go blank? We're going to try this first. Nothing. We're going to Croxa. We are at 4, 5. We're really close to being able to Croxa from the graveyard. Liliana would not be a bad thing here. Thoughtseize as well. Guarantees us Croxa next turn. Well, unless something goes terribly, terribly wrong. Well, nothing went terribly, terribly wrong. Croxa coming in next turn. Gotta hope they don't have the counter. And it doesn't appear they do. Just more lands. Well, we're going to leave up that Murderous Rider, I guess. Do we win it? We win it. They had to have a way of killing Croxa in order to not just give it to us. All right, so our first adventure into Diamond has gone really well, actually. I don't think we lost any matches since we hit Diamond. I think we got 4 in a row there, 3 or 4 in a row. So let's see what we got in packs. We got some Forgotten Realms. That's cool. While I'm cracking these packs, just want to say, first of all, thank you to everybody who's watching. I really appreciate the support. If you are watching and you haven't already done so, you could hit that follow button. That helps me out a lot. If you are really wanting to support my content, you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. That would be a direct way to support my content. I'm going to be back on Saturday, noon Central Time. We have been playing some Mass Effect. We were through all the way through Mass Effect 1. We're well into Mass Effect 2 at this point. You should join me if you have the time. And if you don't have the time, you can always catch my content when I post it to YouTube a couple of days after I stream. But that is going to be it for me. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.